Hello and welcome back once again to my channel. My name is Tina Isoa, in case if you're seeing my face for the first time. Okay, I'm a public health personnel and a proud mom of 3 kids, and I conceived them through IVF. And for long, since 2020, I've been sharing my experiences, my having done 3 different cycles, my journey, and the tips on things about IVF that I know of as a public health personnel, and which have been helping families. So if you're watching this video and you're an old subscriber, and in any way my content have helped you, or you have chatted me personally and I've helped you in one way or the other, or you have done my consultation and I've helped you in one way or the other, please put it down in the comment section. Let this video be for appreciation. You guys should appreciate me. It's not common in Africa. I'm going to talk about that content sometime later. Africans and IVF, our belief or misconceptions about IVF. So for me to be bold enough to come out to share my experience, share my knowledge, share my journey here, I think you guys should give me an applause. Don't I deserve it? So do let me know how you feel all this while that I've been sharing my content around IVF. It's not just for content's sake, but just for me to be impactful in the society. I must tell you, I've got a lot of trolls. You coming out to talk about this? Yes, this is African. I do not blame them for all their feelings towards me. But one thing I must categorically state here, which I've said several times, is that the only person I owe explanation is my husband. And he's in full support of me sharing this journey to help other families. Hence, I'm putting it out here, okay? So, and let's talk about IVF and being a rich person. Is IVF for the rich, or can an average person actually go for IVF? The belief or the fear, the phobia of the fact that it is not guaranteed, it can fail, is actually one of the reasons people say it, that it is for the rich. So if they fail, they can go again and again and again and again. There is one thing I always say: this video is not like scripted. It's something I'm going to be talking from my experience and from what I have heard learned so far. There's something I always tell people when they chat me up or they come for my consultation about IVF is, I can't take it. If it fails, I'm going to die. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. I always tell them this: you don't start a business believing that it's going to fail. But there is no success without failure. There are definitely things that one have embarked on in their lives and they finally failed. But failure is not fatal. Failure, when you fall and stand up again, it will take you to your success. Okay, in case if you don't know, my first IVF cycle, I've done 3 different IVF cycles. My first IVF cycle, I conceived, but along the line, the embryo stopped developing and it resulted in missed abortion, and I went for evacuation. But did that stop me from going again? No. Did I have other choice and options to embark on? Yes. The options I have is to wait on the Lord. The options I have is to maybe go for IUI, which is still not guaranteed, or use surrogacy, or there are different things. I'm going to equally talk about IVF and surrogacy. So these are other options I could have waited for, or decided to no, let's continue waiting on the Lord. Since I've been screened, my husband has been screened, we are okay, we are young, less than 35 and bubbling and all that. I am not saying I was too fast to get what God has promised me, but because we can't see future, I decided to make hay while the sun shine. So I always tell people this: go into this IVF cycle with positive mind, but whatever be the outcome, be ready to accept it. If it comes out successful, amazing. If it comes out negative, amazing. You fall, you wake up, you stand, you move again. Okay, so coming to say that it is for the rich, like most people say, I must tell you, who doesn't feel pain? No matter how rich you are, 1,000 naira that leaves your body, or $1,000 or whatever the currency that leaves your body, is always painful. So Plan. What is that is more important to you? Is it to save that money in the bank and continue waiting till when you don't know? Or do you prefer to be taking it to pastors, to prophetess and prophets, them telling you that it is from your village, your uncle and all that, and they will continue telling you, come for prayer session, you're going to buy this, you're going to buy that, and at the end of the day you're spending 100,000, 200,000, going for different miracle places. Some, there is even one they are doing these days, cryptic pregnancy. They will tell you are pregnant. We are the only ones that are going to do this scan. We are the only ones that will deliver the baby for you. If you go to scan anywhere, it will not be seen. And all that they are doing these days to confuse people, to sap people of their money. So let me tell you, it's all about setting your priority. What do you actually want? Sometimes you keep hearing people say they bought land, they buy land 10 million, 20 million, 5 million or thereabout. Before you say Jack Robinson, that land has equally been sold to another person. And you start going to land dispute cases and all that. Meanwhile, you're looking for the fruit of womb. Can an average person actually go for IVF first, second, and third time from their little savings? Mostly if you're in Nigeria, you know that minimum wage is nothing to write home about. I am a public servant. My husband is a public servant. As at the time we did these IVF cycles, we didn't have any other source of income. But what did we do to be able to like go again and again and again? And today we are all counting them joy. When we got married, we expected everything. In case you have not seen other videos of mine, either on IVF or family, just click on the playlist. You definitely understand where I'm coming from. So when we got married, no one expected that you're going to find yourself battling infertility. So the first year passed by, second year, third year, we kept trying. We went for different screenings, different hospitals. And if you have ever been on this journey, you know that if you go to hospital A will do their screening, and when you go to the hospital B, they don't care what you did in A, they will still start afresh and do their own screening. So imagine going to 3, 4, 5, 6, we even went different places, and the screenings were coming out okay. We should hold on. Okay, at that point in time, we could have delved into probably saving money to buy land, to buy house and all that, which we did. I must be honest, we did, but we were setting our priority right. On that fateful day that my husband called me, babe, I think we should consider IVF, that he has read about it and all that, and I started researching more on it, and I felt that, well, it's something that we can do if we budget for it. So all we did was to, like, every month save money, setting our priority right. Even when the first one failed, we were really devastated. But after some time, I asked myself, what will I feel if in the next 3 months, or maybe in the next trial, I conceive and I'm pregnant? A lot of people said things about me, like I don't have womb. Yes, a woman said that. Or a lot of things I don't dwell on, because they know me today as a mother of 3 kids. So I asked myself, what is more important to me at this point in time? It just got for me to be able to procreate, and I was able to go in for another section, IVF session, and behold, I got pregnant, and behold, I have my kid son. Yeah, it is the Lord's doing. It's not by my making. It's not that we have so much of money. No, guys, if you know me very well, look at me. You know that I don't have that resources like Dangote them, or $10, or all those rich men you can think of that have money in this country, or even that can be mentioned in other parts of the world. No, I didn't have that money. You don't. What I'm emphasizing on this video is that, can an average person go for IVF and be successful? That I failed the first one does not mean that if you go your first round that you're going to fail. Do you understand? So that an average person like me went, I failed, I decided to go again. and I became successful. You can go your first time and be successful. You can go second time and be successful. You can save towards it. You can plan towards it, okay? And I made a video about things that they don't get to tell you. You need to see that video. If you're seeing this video for the first time, you need to see that video so that you plan properly. I gave out a lot of things, mostly the cost. I gave out a lot of tips on how to embark on IVF journey, okay? So bottom line of this video is IVF is for everyone that have probably been battling infertility, and you have this resources, or you think that your last option, your last bus stop is to consider IVF. You can do it. It's all about planning, okay, and being optimistic. Try to tell yourself that I'm going to be successful. There's a video I shared. I always make reference to that video on tips to a successful IVF. Go and see that video. I made out 3 P's there: be patient, be prayerful, and be positive. The 3 P's I shared there, and other things I said in that video. You need to see it so that you plan yourself mentally, because your mental well-being to embark on this journey speaks volume than even the finance. Yes, your mental well-being, your mental preparation, your faith, your ability to accept whatever be the situation you find yourself will speak more than you having the cash and not mentally prepared, okay? And today's video is not going to be a long one. I just decided to come and say this because most times I've been on radio show talking about IVF. I've spoken to personal persons, so people who come to me for their consultation. They say, but the money is too much. Even one of the YouTubers I saw recently made a video that if she fails, that the hospital is going to come down and all that. It is not all about the money. It's all about being prepared. It's all about planning yourself, setting your priorities right. Like mostly, let me put it out here, Africans, we believe more on who is there at my back when I'm old, who is there to call me daddy, mommy when I'm no more, who is there to be a son, who is there, who is my heritage, who is going to bear my name. It's very simple. Who is going to carry the name along? So if you feel you want to achieve the wealth of the world, the possession, buy land, buy house here, and it is your choice of not having a child, it's all good. But if it's your choice and it's your dream that you want to have your own baby, you want to have someone to call mine and yours, please do not think about the downside. Think about the positive side and know that this is our African mentality about having children. So whatever you know that is legally and within your reach to do in order to procreate, go ahead and do it. If God did that blessings for me, He can equally give you the blessings. Thank you so much, guys. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, please consider clicking on the red subscribe button and turn on your notification bell so that whenever I put out any video around this IVF or any other content of mine, you get notified. Please go and watch other content of mine, like my IVF playlist. You can watch them and support your sister. Yeah, I'm a little free consultation away from you asking me questions around IVF or any other thing that you think I can be of help to you. Let me know if this video is beneficial, if you learned something, if you made up of your mind not to castigate people about IVF or to discourage people about IVF. Do let me know in the comment section, okay? So guys, until we see some other time, much love, kiss.